Hi Pisces, it's Elle here to do your mid-monthly July 2017 reading. These are general messages. They won't resonate with every Pisces who views the video, but if it does resonate with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can fund the channel by clicking on the GoFundMe page. You can follow me on Instagram. My handles are below in the description box. You can request a personal reading by emailing me at TarotofElle at gmail.com. I am holding a thank you special or sale or whatever you want to call it. $10 readings for 10 minutes. There'll be a recorded message sent to your email. So that's pretty much what's going on. I hope that all my Pisces are having a good July thus far. Today is the 16th. So this reading will go from today until maybe early August. I do shuffle and pray over the cards off camera, but we'll give the cards a quick shuffle and we'll get started. We're using our playing card deck and we'll probably clarify with our Rider-Waite Tarot. And at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Spades. Okay, so we have the Eight of Spades to start out with. This is some disappointment, some cancellation. This could be air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be the energy surrounding you or the energy of someone you're dealing with. They could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's some disappointments and some cancellation, a little trouble surrounding you. And then we have the Ace of Spades, which is the Death card. So there's an ending in something, and we'll clarify what this ending is surrounding. But we know with all endings, there's a new beginning, and all endings aren't bad. We know that some things have to come to an end, whether it's a physical end where you're leaving someone or someplace, or it's a mental end. You stop the end of negative thinking, or you stop a negative habit, maybe drinking or something like that. So there's an ending here. We'll clarify. Then we have the Seven of Diamonds. So this is some good news, some surprise, could be money or present. This is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. We'll clarify what this is about. And then we have the Six of Clubs. This is fire energy. The Six of Clubs talks about some victory in a relationship. Also talks about laying your burdens down in a relationship. There might be some victory there, some small burdens over time being conquered. So we'll see what this is in regards to. Then we have the Nine of Spades, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Nine of Spades is low energy, some worry. It's not really a good card. Let's see what this is in reference to. We have a lot of air energy. Some of you could have air in your chart or be dealing with an air sign. Okay. I can't shuffle today, can I? Thank you, Heavenly Angels, for giving us some clarity as in regards to what this Eight of Spades is about. Thank you for giving us guidance, true and accurate messages, Lord God. For all Pisces viewing this video, thank you. Thank you for clear and concise messages. Thank you for your love and guidance. Okay? Seven of Swords. So The Seven of Swords speaks about someone trying to sneak off. As you can see, this guy's running off with 5 swords. He dropped 2 because he's trying to get out of there so quickly. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be necessarily that it's a person of that sun, moon, rising sign. It could be you taking on its energy, Pisces. I don't see your energy anywhere in the spread yet. This talks about a person being underhanded, sneaking, lying, deception. We'll see what this is in regards to. And this, in the 8 of Spades, is disappointment, cancellation, and trouble in life. So, what the heck is going on, Pisces? King of Cups. This could be you, Pisces, male or female. The King of Cups is in full control of his emotion, his or her emotion. They have mastered emotional reaction, everything to do with the emotional realm. They know when to react. They know how to react. They give good advice. They're good friends. They're caring. They wear their heart on their sleeve at times. This could be your energy. That's your energy dealing with maybe an air sign. You're coming up as a king. So even in the midst of all this drama, you're still holding it together emotionally. All right, that was a lot. Let's slow down. These. Okay. All right. What is this death card in reference to? Thank you for messages for Pisces. This death card. What is this death card in reference to? Knight of Swords. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with an air sign. The Knight of Swords is a fast-moving knight. Comes in with the truth to enact, to tell you the truth, give you some truth. It's an offer also. So it's a very truthful offer. It could be just the offer of truth. It could be the truth and then an offer extended. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius sits on the Ace of Spades, 10 of Wands. Maybe in dealing with this person, Pisces, is very burdensome. Or after you get this truth, you can now lay this 10 of Wands burden down. But this truth is surrounding a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Either you giving them some truth or they coming in and giving you some truth. 3 of Pentacles. So you're pretty much throwing yourself into work, and it sits on the 7 of Diamond, which is also Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. 3 of Pentacles talks about really just building, perfecting your craft, just throwing yourself into work, working together as a team also. It could be. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so some of my Pisces are dealing with an earth sign. Could be, or you're taking on this energy where you're just pretty much throwing yourself into work. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Doesn't have to be a female. It could be male. These cards just want to come out for you. It could be a male or female. Pisces. This was a lot, so we're not going to take those. The Queen of Pentacles is a woman of luxury. She has her money together. She's very stable. She's stern. She's solid. She's strategic. She's methodical. She could be the businesswoman or just a woman in charge. She, of course, likes luxury. She has a peacock here. It could be male or female. You could be taking on that energy, or you could have someone around you who is like that. Maybe you're in business with them. You work alongside them, or this is your partner's energy, or this is your partner. Then we have the Nine of Cups. We have the wish card. The Nine of Cups talks about making a wish and it being granted to you. Also, this is your energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And it sits on the relationship burdens and small burdens over time. So maybe your wish is that the relationship will get better, Pisces. Wow. It looks like if you just work through the energy, maybe once this truth comes in from this Knight of Swords, you can lay this burden down. You guys can start to work together, whether that's physically or literally, and you can get your wish fulfilled. Maybe it's to restore your home back to how it used to be, restore the relationship, or just work together. We still have someone trying to be underhanded too. It might just be that some of you guys are dealing with two sets of people. Like some of you dealing with air signs, some of you dealing with earth signs, and those who are dealing with air signs, there's a lot of drama over here, you know. Two of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's about making a decision. You need to make a decision. You aren't making a decision. You know you need to, but you are not. Maybe you need to make a decision to get this wish fulfillment. Surrounding this air sign, Eight of Swords, you're feeling trapped, and that's probably why you're not making a decision. Swords talk about your mental. You're feeling trapped mentally. You are not trapped, but you feel trapped. Eight of Wands, communication back and forth. This is also known as the arrows of love. So you're feeling, okay, this one wanted to come out. Five of Swords. You got a lot of sword energy. So you're doing some verbal battle back and forth. Well, you did some verbal battle. You said something and it cut somebody deep, and it got them to where they're not messing with you anymore. You're victorious in this proverbial fight, but at what cost? You said some things that you probably can't take back, or maybe you don't even want to take back. You may have had to give someone some real harsh and fast truth so that they can walk off. They are defeated, as you can see. But maybe this is what this Eight of Wands communication back and forth was in reference to. You know, you had to verbally let them know what it is, so they never come at you like that again. Page of Cups. So a message comes in, a message that can stir someone, you know, emotionally. Good emotion, bad emotion, but it's an emotional message. Most of the time it's in regards to love. It doesn't have to be, but it's a message here. And this is your energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with another water sign that looks like air and earth, pretty much. I have a lot of swords here. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more cards. Just because Three of Swords. Yeah, some heartache, some heartbreak. It's the ending for... I really feel like with this air sign energy, it's too much. It's too much going on. If you're Pisces out there dealing with an air sign, it's a lot going on. It's drama. It's back and forth. Somebody's trying to sneak off. You had to cut them deep with your words, or they cut you deep, Pisces. You're feeling trapped to them. You got low energy, worry. The communication back and forth is there, but it's not good communication. Then we've got a message from you or to you. Pisces, my people over here dealing with the air signs, y'all have to really work through some real tough energy. You're going to have to make a decision probably about to go, to stay, if you still want to deal with all of this rough energy. My people who maybe are dealing with earth signs, pretty much it looks good. You guys are working together. Although the cards come up to where, it's good energy surrounding that. And then you have the Nine of Cups. You're wishing for it to be better. Some of my Pisces are wishing for the relationship, maybe with this air sign, or maybe even with this earth sign, to be better. But you have to make a decision that maybe will take it to the relationship to betterment. The communication between you and your partner, especially if they're an air sign, Pisces, is not good. Work through the energy, Pisces. Pray about this wish that you want to come true. Do all that you can do to manifest what it is you want. But at the same time, if the universe is telling you by way of the death card that it's over or needs to be over, then allow that too, and allow this heartbreak or heartache to come. Know that you'll get over it eventually and move forward. I'm going to pull a butterfly oracle card that'll help tie in the message as to what we need to be concerned with, what we need to have our focus on for the latter part of July going into August. Thank you, Heavenly Angels, for giving us a butterfly oracle card by Doreen Virtue to guide us through the rest of July. We thank you for your heavenly messages, guidance that will help us make the right decision in our lives, in our situations, ultimately bringing us closer to our universal God that loves us and cares for us. It will never forsake us in any way. Okay. All right, that just flipped out, Pisces. I knew. You are stronger than you know. Okay. That right there. Let's read from the book. And that's the very last card of the book. If I can get to the thing, I'm like, you are stronger than you know. Challenging situations show you your inner strength, especially when you seem to have no choice but to handle the matter directly. This card is encouraging you to keep going and to call upon the deep well of strength that God has given you. It is within you now, and you can draw it upward to serve you like a tree drinking water through its roots. While you may feel like giving up, it's time to persevere. It's a self-test so that you can gauge how much strength you truly have. After the situation is resolved, you'll feel safer and more confident because you'll know that you can rely upon yourself. All right? So this Eight of Swords energy of feeling trapped, drawing that inner strength, know that you aren't trapped. This Ten of Wands, feeling like this relationship with this air sign is a burden. Know that you can transform that energy. Additional meanings. Strength training at the gym. Okay. Asserting yourself. Okay. Not backing down. Fighting peacefully for your health and well-being. And that's pretty much what this Five of Swords is about. Sometimes you have It's unfortunate sometimes that we're put in situations where we have to say something that might cut another person deep, but at the same time, it empowers us and it lets the other person know that you cannot treat me a certain way. You cannot talk to me like that. You cannot walk all over me. You're gonna have, sometimes you just have to say those things so that people can back down and you'll be the victor. Now, after it's all said and done, and then you start to be reflective, you say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. It probably hurt their feelings and blah blah blah, and you're really, obsessing over it. But at the same time, you had to show them what you're made of. You're not gonna take that shit. They can't keep giving you shit. You're gonna throw it right back at them eventually. So that's what this is about: asserting yourself, championing, and then the last one would be championing a cause. So getting behind a cause and really being the victor in that. Pisces, I hope that this message helped you. Or if it did not resonate with you, send it to your Pisces friends. It might resonate with someone. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the page. If you need to schedule a personal reading, they're $10 for 10 minutes. Recorded message. We spend $10 at Starbucks every day. If you're really feeling moved to get a personal reading so that I can draw on your personal energy, do so. Thank you once again for all the love and likes and the shares and the comments. They're great. I really appreciate them. Do know that when in doubt, Pisces, pray. And I'm praying for you. See you in your August monthly readings, okay? Take care.